All right, guys. It's Nick here. The Messiah for Jay's not here with me today. But I do have the new line of the monster. I only got the one. It's Raphael. I'm about to do a review of it. I normally wouldn't, but I'm gonna open it and we can go over it together, review it. Already, my only downfall with this seems to be the coloring of his bandana. If you can see that, I don't know how well you can in the package. It's like a burgundy, like a dark burgundy. And any Ninja Turtle fan would know that Raphael is red. Donatello is purple, and it looks more purplish than it does red. I understand where they were going with it, considering he is supposed to be Frankenstein. But they could have nailed the coloring a little bit better. I mean, come on now. Really? You guys got Leo, who's blue. You got Mikey, who's orange. Donnie, who's purple. And Raph, who's red, not burgundy. I mean, it is what it is. That's my only gripe and complaint so far that I have noticed. But nonetheless, here we go. Let's open it. Get my trusty blade. Get this tape off of here. Like I said, I'm very skeptical about opening it. There's certain type of figures and lines of toys that I try to collect and not open because I do have kids, and one day I hope they could turn around and make money off of it when I'm not here. So, but that's just neither here nor there. I found this at Walmart. I paid $40 for it, give or take a couple dollars, you know what I'm saying. But nonetheless, I mean, that's a little pricey considering when I was a kid, I remember getting every single Ninja Turtle action figure, and my parents never really paying more than $12 for an action figure, okay? But, alright, he's out the package. Well, out the box anyway. Here's a closer look. I don't know how well you guys can see that, but that's not red. That is a burgundy. And that, like I said, that's really the only downfall I have with him. Honestly. So far, anyway. I haven't gotten him out of the package. But, oh, of course. They got them plastic ties on it. This is... Alright, well... That's so ridiculous. But, alright, let's see if we can get them out nonetheless without ruining the package, because I'd like to keep it. Because I do plan on putting them back in the box, at least for now. Till I can customize a diorama set after I collect each one. Now, yeah. And honestly, I'm not disappointed with the line in general of how they did it and who they chose to represent what monster. But honestly, I mean, I get Donnie as the Invisible Man, but me personally, I would have thought that they would have went with maybe Muckman, like the swamp kind of guy with the gills, you know what I'm saying? But it is, like I said, it is what it is. It's a dope line nonetheless so far. I seen them all. I think it's cool that they went with April as the bride of Frankenstein, but in that case, why didn't they make Donnie Frankenstein? You know, because Donnie was the one that always really had the crush on her, other than Mikey. I mean, they all did, yes, but it was more Donnie and Mikey usually, especially with the newer versions and everything. Donnie was all for her more than the other guys. But yeah, it is what it, like I said, different takes on it, I guess, different aspects. I don't mind it. I grew up with the Ninja Turtles and Masters of the Universe, my two all-time favorites. He's being a pain in the ass to get out, though, let me tell you guys. He is being a pain. They definitely packaged him in pretty good, let me tell you. All right. We have finally released Raphael from his plastic wrapping. No, he don't look too bad. And he pretty much, he moves, he's got his articulation to him and everything. I mean, the toys nowadays, yes, they've come a long, long way from what they used to be when I was a kid, believe me. The articulation, the movements, and all that. Okay. But, yeah, this is... His knees bend. His whole legs move. That's cool. You can reposition them into different positions. His foot as well. I personally, I like it. I don't, his head. I just think we should have got a different head sculpt with him as well. Like they did with Mikey. And I'm assuming they're going to do with Donnie as well, considering Donnie is the Invisible Man. That would only kind of make more sense. But I'm just shocked they didn't give us another head mold. Because I believe with April and Casey, there's head molds with that too. He is kind of hard to stand up. If you got to position him in a certain way to get him up there, as you can see. Let me bring that back. There he is. Yeah. So, as you can see, I got to kind of bend him and position him in a certain way to get him the way I want him. But, let me grab my flashlight real quick and see if we can get a better look at his mask. It is rubber. I mean, it's kind of hard to see it with this, but there you go. That should be pretty much your indication right there. All right, it's a burgundy mainly. He is an excellent looking sculpted figure though. He, like I said, he's awesome. He is pretty awesome. So that's yeah, and I mean, other than that, I'm gonna pull out his other hands and his zappable size in a sec to show yous. Just give me a sec here. I received a text message From Jay, actually, ironically. He must have knew we were about him. Supposed to come over. I do have other figures. I have a couple rare Loot Crate figures that I got from the Loot Crate a couple years ago, within the past like 3 years. And then I have the dual movie Splinter and Shredder from the original movie. I will be opening them, but I will be doing it individual videos. But anyway, let's get back to this. Take his hands out. This one is a closed fist, obviously for punching. And then he's got the semi-open hand, as you can see. Semi-open. This one is actually closed, and this one has the slight opening. They're the same. The other ones are the same, just so you guys can see. I'm not really going to pop them out the package right now. But I will pop the size out. There's one side. We'll give that to him real quick. Oh, I might have to pop the other hand out just so I can swap out the hands because you can't hold them. But they do go right up in here, so I don't know what just happened there, but my phone stopped. But anyway, sorry about that. I'm gonna stick this in the front where they belong instead of swap out his hands. And then we'll go from there. Just give me a sec. There's the one. See, it's kind of hard. Hey, because of the feet, I think, because, you know, it's a weird figure in general to, you know, and he's a bigger figure. He's not like the original size Ninja Turtles. I do have some original 1989 Ninja Turtle toys I can put next to him, and you can see the difference in them. So just a sec here, and I will grab them, and you can see. Here is my original Donatello. Okay, he does not have the belt. I picked him up at a thrift store. Okay, that's Donatello. Here's Metalhead. Okay, the Metal Turtle. It was a slight taller only because the way his foot is on the bottom. Okay, and I do have Leo. These were the only 3 originals I was able to pick up at a store, but again, it was a thrift store, and you could obviously see the difference in the tallness of them. And then this is the remake of the old school. This is the newer version of Mikey, of the older line from when I was a kid. And that, my friends, is the difference in height. Okay? So, yeah. As you see, I do have a nice little collection. I have various amounts of different versions of Ninja Turtles. Just even the movie looking ones. So, and you know, mostly, honestly, Michelangelo, because Mikey is my all-time favorite. I am a little disappointed. These are not as durable as they used to be, because this has been in his hand, in his back, and it snapped, and now I gotta fix it. So that's a little disappointing for the newer line of the retro figures. But other than that, the newer line is just as good as the retro, I think, personally. The accessories, like the weapons and everything, they could do a little bit better with. They were a lot better when I was a kid, a lot more durable, and I can tell you that right now, firsthand. Hey, there is no doubt about that. All right, but yeah, so that is the monster version of Raphael, who is Frankenstein. I mean, it is awesome. He is awesome. I'm not gonna lie, but he is bigger than the original line. It's one of them things, you know. But it's awesome. I do like it, and it's nice to have, and I do plan on trying to collect them all. Like I said, Splinter, from what I understand, is Van Helsing. April is the Bride of Frankenstein. Donnie's supposed to be the Invisible Man. Casey Jones is Phantom of the Opera. Mikey's a mummy. So I guess all we're really waiting for, hopefully, if it hasn't already, if I haven't seen something or heard something about it yet, which is weird because normally I do, about who's gonna be, what Shredder's gonna be. I'm really hoping they turn him into a vampire, considering that they already mentioned the Foot Clan being vampires, and Van Helsing is Splinter. It would only make sense. But anyway, folks, I will show you the other ones I have to review in the next video, open and review. Now, mind you, like I said, some of these are rare Loot Crate ones that I got exclusive through the Loot Crate. Okay. And I did look, the names on these, by the way, with the same line as the new line of monster versions, are basically all the same. Then I have this Shredder. Looks more like the cartoony Shredder. I will be opening him as well. I got from a Loot Crate as well. As well as the shirt I'm actually wearing, by the way. And then I got this one, which is a NECA. As far as I know, so is the Shredder. Yes. Okay. The Shredder is a NECA one too. Shell Shock. Glows in the dark. Turtles in Time. It is awesome. Haven't opened it. And that could technically be any turtle you want it to be. I mean, you could play it off as any turtle, really. There's no specific turtle when it comes to that one. But, and then here is the double, that I will be opening as well, from the original movie. Sorry, Raph's kind of in the way. He likes the spotlight. But anyway, yeah, so on that note, I will catch you guys in the next one. Please do me that favor. I shouldn't even remember to remind you because I'm a burnout, you know, and you've seen the weed reviews. If not, check them. They're on my channel. But yeah, like, subscribe, please, so it helps with the algorithm. Even if you don't like it, oh well. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm not for everybody. Me and Jay aren't for everybody. We do what we do just for ourselves to have fun. And to review shit and give, opinions which are like assholes, and everybody's got one. So on that note, I'm gonna finish my bowl, smoke a cigarette, and then get ready because I gotta be to work at 6 o'clock, folks. I'm on the East Coast, so yeah. Anyway, you guys have a good one. Stay smoking, stay blazing. Happy 420. It's 420 somewhere.